Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart.
A round of applause for Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Lovelady. Yeah! Oh yeah! Congratulations. And thank you all for coming out and celebrating with us, the newlyweds.
Take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me as I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and it takes the ground, but get up now, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Xiaoying Jing-Jing's father, and on behalf of my wife, Han Guang, I would like to welcome you all here tonight to celebrate the marriage of our daughter Jing-Jing to Daniel. I would like to welcome Daniel's parents, Steve and Carlos, and his sister Tracy, as well as all our relatives and friends. I know a lot of you have traveled considerable distance, including from China, to be here. We really appreciate everyone for being able to join us tonight. Marriage like a birth, make a new beginning. Today, we stand at a new beginning as Jing-Jing and Daniel start our brand new family. Your family and friends surround you and support you as you begin a new and a marvelous journey together. Be true to each other always. Share your joy and your burden. Love much and laughing much. Be each other's best friend. Please join me today in wishing Jing-Jing and Daniel's every happiness possible and a long and joyful life together as a wife and husband. Thank you.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Carla Lovelady. A little more simple. May you grow your family in your love and continue learning about each other for your entire lives. I love you both.
So, thank you guys for all coming. Since Miss Carla's toast was so short, I get to take the rest of the night, right? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tiffany, and I'm the best woman tonight. And Daniel and I have been friends for quite some time, maybe over 10 years. And our friendship really blossomed when I decided to leave my hometown of Baltimore, Maryland, and come down to Austin to live as roommates with Daniel. And our friendship went in different phases. There was first the honeymoon phase, where the house was immaculately clean. We cooked extravagant dinners and invited people over. We had stimulating intellectual conversation, and this lasted probably all of 2 weekends. What I learned from that was that Daniel is so welcoming, and I did get to meet his wonderful and warm family. Next was the testing phase, where we kind of gathered each other's limits and figured out how far we could push the envelope before pissing the other person off. During this phase, Daniel realized that I'm very frugal, and he came to me one day and said, "Dear Miss, summer is approaching, and if we can just not use the AC for the first few weeks, we can save about $200. So he tells me this, a girl from Baltimore who thought summer was 95 degrees and below. We sat in that apartment sweating, huffing, wheezing, miserable together, but I learned that Daniel will test your limits, and even though he sweats a lot, he won't sweat the small stuff. After that was the getting to know you phase. We watched a lot of movies together. He made me YouTube videos of people dancing to dubstep. We went downtown. We went wig shopping. And by the way, he is now an ethnic hair care specialist after living with me and learning how to manage all this. And I learned from that Daniel's extremely open-minded. Next was the low, the all hell breaks loose phase, in which we literally had to get drunk to clean. There were natural hair tumbleweeds just blowing around our carpet. There was laundry in the shower. And who am I to judge? I just kicked it out of the way and turned the shower on. There was a pot that got so moldy that we figured we should cut our losses and throw it away instead of just cleaning it. And after that, we reached an equilibrium. Through all of the oppressive summers, through the messiness, through the laughter and the tears, we became best friends and more like family. So I've learned that love in all of its forms, it's going to ebb and flow. It's going to go through stages as it grows and blossoms. It's something I've witnessed your peaks and valleys since I've been here, and I have a lot of respect for you guys. So if everyone would please raise your glass. I would like to wish you guys a very happy, beautiful marriage with lots of love, unlimited AC, and hopefully a maid. Congratulations, guys.
Cheers.
So, for those of you who don't know, I'm Alina. I am Jing-Jing's cousin, and I'm also the maid of honor. So, I kind of like to start things from my own perspective because I know Jing-Jing a little bit better than I know Daniel, unfortunately. But, so, here we go. A lot of my memories are perceived through videos that my parents kind of videotaped throughout the years. And the first thing I recollect of how Jing-Jing and I met was Jing-Jing coming off the plane from China immigrating, and just seeing her kind of come off the plane as this 5-year-old little girl, and she's looking around kind of confused with my grandparents behind her. And then, meanwhile, I'm a baby sitting in this little mobile carrier, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she finds me, and there's this big grin that comes out on her face, and she just goes, "Eh? What's this new thing to play with?" And she just walks over, just happy and carefree. So that was how we first met. Ever since then, basically since my birth and on, Jing-Jing and I have been pretty much inseparable. We've been to each other's birthday parties. I used to go over to her house every day. When we were kids, we lived practically 5 minutes from each other, walking distance. So, I mean, there was a lot of fun times, a lot of sad times, some fun times. I mean, like, I was so into seeing Jing-Jing every single day. I loved her so much that when I learned how to ride a bike, I made sure that I would ride my bike over to Jing-Jing's house. Now, Jing-Jing's house had a cactus right in front of us, and I didn't know how to stop the bike. So, as a result, I kind of crashed headfirst into the cactus, and, well, you can guess what happened next. So, those were the lives of Jing-Jing and I when we were little. And during this period of time when Jing-Jing was in middle school, Daniel kind of came into the picture, but not in the way that you would expect, you know, like a knight in shining armor or something like that. Hey, it was something more meager, but it's also just as romantic, let me tell you. So, I remember one day I came over after school and Jing-Jing had just gotten out from Deer Park, and she was walking home, and then out of the corner of her eye there was this kind of big guy with blonde hair that was just sort of walking down the street over to his house, and Jing goes, "Hey, Daniel, I'll see you tomorrow." And Daniel goes, "I'll see you tomorrow, Jing-Jing." Big grin on his face, backpack on his back. And that was how I first remembered Daniel and Jing-Jing. You know, in the way that it's more romantic, is that love is something that should not necessarily be over-specialized. It's something that we should cherish every single day in a kind of more happy, personal kind of way, if that makes sense. So, Daniel, Jing-Jing, I have known you guys basically as friends and as a couple for more than 10 years. And I'm not going to get a little emotional here. Jing-Jing, I know that our grandmother would be so proud of you. And I know I'm not technically the person to have the authority to say that, but I just know it deep down. So, everybody raise your glasses. And let's wish this couple a happy, happy, happy marriage. Cheers.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Stephen Lovelady, Daniel's dad. I've known him all his life. This young lady I've known for a number of years. But to them, I want to say this. I am so proud of both of you for what you've been able to accomplish all of these years, from the time you met in middle school all the way to this moment. And I am so proud, Jing-Jing, that you are now my daughter. Not my daughter-in-law, but my daughter. And to your family, you are now my brothers and my sisters. From this point forward, I know that you and Daniel will have a wonderful life. And anything that I can bless upon you, I bless you both tonight. I love you both. And I know your luck will be with you for the remainder of your days.
Cheers again.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. And you can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be.
So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home or in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, won't you save the last dance for me?
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance,
in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dream come true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Hey, 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 yeah. Oh, they love me. For once in my life.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.